We have a trade. The Phoenix Suns yesterday made a move acquiring center Nick Richards from the Charlotte Hornets in exchange for Josh Okogie and some second round draft picks. Given the Suns' recent struggles, Richards figures to be a nice addition to a team that has lacked consistent production from their centers. I'm going to take a deeper dive into some of Richards' strengths as a player and how this could help the Suns in their playoff push. So far this season, the Suns rank 22nd in the NBA with a defensive rating of 115.2, and they have a few areas in particular where a new center could help. The Suns currently allow 7.2 points per game off offensive rebounds, which is third most in the league. Then they have had issues against roll men out of pick and roll, along with defending cutters. Richards should help limit some of those second chance points, as this is his third year in a row where he's averaged at least 3 contested rebounds per game. Considering he's coming from a subpar defensive team, it could be tough to truly analyze Richards' defensive performance. Though on a per possession basis, the fifth year pro has been above average defending pick and roll both this season and last. One way Richards can succeed in this regard is altering shots while in drop coverage, which is a coverage we saw Mike Budenholzer run for years with Brooke Lopez in Milwaukee. Here, as Paul George is about to utilize a Joel Embiid screen, you can see Richards is already waiting in drop around the left elbow. As George drives, you could see Richards backpedaling in the paint, though while doing so, he doesn't sell out to defend the ball and create an easy opportunity for George to drop it off to Embiid. George goes up for a layup, and you could see Richards displaying nice verticality, and he ends up blocking the shot against the glass. Richards can also show nice anticipation and rotate to block shots when opponents challenge him. Here, Karl Anthony Towns is backing down his defender in the post, while Richards is in the paint playing off of Josh Hart in the right corner. As Towns passes the ball to OG Anunoby, you could see Richards start rotating to the corner in case he has to contest a three. Instead, Anunoby goes downhill attacking the closeout, and Richards does a great job of getting back in position to meet him at the rim and block a potential dunk. On a team with the likes of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, Richards won't have much asked of him as a scorer, though the ways he contributes are facets where the Suns have struggled. The 27-year-old primarily scores around the rim, which is needed for a Suns team that currently averages the least amount of points in the paint per game. Richards is also a very capable finisher as a roll man out of pick and roll, which is an area where the Suns rank 26th in the league on a per possession basis. He's also very capable of scoring off offensive rebounds, which is valuable given that the Suns are near the bottom of the league in second chance points. While Richards in many cases goes right up with a miss, he's also capable of facilitating after offensive rebounds as well. In this instance, Richards starts out near the perimeter, but works towards the paint as Josh Green gets downhill. Though once Cody Martin starts releasing the corner three, Richards is in position to compete on the glass. He high points the ball over Alex Sarr, and remember, defenses can be out of sorts following offensive rebounds. As Richards faces the basket, you could see Martin in the left corner start cutting to the rim. Richards notices this, and he makes a nice pass that leads to an easy layup. One common trait the Suns' big men had entering the year is they're all capable of making some plays out of the short roll. This is a dimension where Richards has shown he can contribute a bit as well. In this instance, Richards starts as a screener for LaMelo Ball in pick and roll. Though not surprisingly, after using the screen, both Raptors defenders gravitate to LaMelo as Richards starts his roll to the basket. This double team also means there's a potential advantage. Ball drops it off to Richards, and what I find most impressive is right as he touches the ball, he knows Josh Green is open in the left corner and acts on it immediately. Richards dishes the ball to the corner, and the result is 3 points after the open triple. Now, it is worth noting, while Richards can make some of these plays, like the other Suns centers, he has a higher turnover percentage so far this year. Though the turnovers rising could be a result of Richards facilitating more. It is worth pointing out that his turnover percentage that's just under 18% on the year is an improvement from both Yusuf Nurkic and Mason Plumlee, who both have totals in the 20s. So how much of a factor will Richards be in Phoenix? There have been reports he will start once he's fully up to speed, though the fifth-year pro should be able to contribute right away. The Suns of late have been getting crushed by opponents on the offensive glass, and Richards' rebounding should provide a boost. The 27-year-old is also more mobile than Nurkic and Plumlee, which can help in terms of rotating to alter shots or driving lanes. Richards also knows his role offensively and fills a need for the Suns by doing a nice job finishing when rolling to the rim. His rebounding will also help the Suns offensively, where Richards can create extra possessions and second chance points. The Suns do have other areas they will need to address via trade if they want to make a playoff run this season, but the addition of Richards is a step in the right direction. If you made it this far, thank you. And if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my basketball analysis throughout the 2024-25 season.